Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Wednesday, 24th of September 2025. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. Yesterday was a day when the Bulls and Bears fought out. Bears were winning at one point of time and then Bulls pulled back. But at the end of the day, it looked like while the Bank Nifty closed better, all the other indices closed lower and only metals went up, if you can really call it going up. And generally the feeling was that the battle is even at an even keel, and it's all between the FIIs and DIIs. And Trump is Trump is the Damocles sword hanging over India. So it has almost become Trump versus India on a daily basis. Yesterday, Donald Trump addressed the UN General Assembly, and he focused on India and China, saying that they are the primary funders of the Russia-Ukraine war. And he also exhorted European Union to put some more sanctions, and Trump himself has planned, and he has announced that he's going to put tougher sanctions on Russia's business, which means India will get affected, which means Reliance could be in the crosshairs. We have got out of Reliance for this reason yesterday morning and day for yesterday, because we felt that sooner or later Trump is going to hit against Reliance. I don't know whether it will finally happen, but I don't want to be a part. We don't want to be holding Reliance. So as I said, yesterday closed in the red. Financials saw big buying, especially from IndusInd and Axis. Basically, these are laggards. And mid cap underperform. There was a lot of mid cap underperformance. Breadth was in favor of the decliners. Generally, only autos and metals. Autos also did very well because of the GST reduction, and there is huge amount of buying on the first day, is what the auto majors reported. But I would be very cautious to buy into autos. We only hold one auto share, which is Ashok Leyland, which is not in the consumer sector at all, and they are doing very well. So AFIs again get up in the morning, come and sell heavily, and then sleep again. They got up yesterday morning and sold about 3,550 crores. DIS could not match this, could buy up only 2,670 crores. 880 crores was the net negative selling by institutions. Rupee continues to weaken, which is what is worrying. It has gone yesterday to 88.88 at one point of time. It looks like we will reach 90. People are talking 100, but 100 may be difficult. But I feel another 1.5 rupees is possible. 90 could be happening because RBI is watching it, but they're not taking severe action. In the European markets did well, especially France, and to a certain extent DAX. Of course, FTSE was flat. US, both S&P and Nasdaq opened in the red. Dow Jones was positive for a long time, but after some time it came crashing down. The reason being, Powell made a very bearish statement saying that the risks are there, that inflation risks are now going much more than, or rather they're much more serious than unemployment. So people were expecting that Powell will focus more on unemployment rather than on inflation. That's what he said in the Jackson Hole meeting, and that is why the market got all excited. People were penciling in 3 rate cuts. Now 1 rate cut is done, and people are wondering whether it is one and done. I feel it will not be that way, because Powell is trying to keep both sides happy. Heart of hearts, he may not want to reduce interest rates, but Donald Trump is there to take care of his actions, and there are a number of people on the board of Federal Reserve who want an interest rate cut. Now, as far as commodities are concerned, Brent was steady at around 68, and gold and silver were the in focus. Gold made another all-time high. Silver went to 44. Remember, the all-time high for silver is around 50, which happened in 1980 and 2011. So we're now going towards a triple top there. In the Indian markets, silver and gold may go up much faster than what is happening in the US, because in rupee terms, it will become more expensive rather than what happens in the dollar terms. So that is what one needs to watch. Copper was steady. We hold Hindustan Copper. Everybody seems to be buying. Then, in terms of what stocks to watch, Swiggy is selling his stake in Rapido for about 2,400 crores, which means they get that cash for another 11 months. They can burn that cash, is what the estimate is. Gokuldas, Arvind Mills, and other textiles may be in limelight because there is a talk between Jaishankar, our foreign minister, and Marco Rubio in US, and they're hoping that some deal will get stuck on this in this area. Then Bajaj Electricals, Morphy Richards now become their brand. So they have bought it for about 146 crores. So Bajaj Electric actually may be, negatively affected, I feel. HCL Tech has done some deal with some Swedish company. Dilip Buildcon has got some order. PVR Inox has, will get some relief because Karnataka High Court has stayed the 200 rupee movie ticket price cap, and so which means PVR can or any other company can increase their ticket price. Lemon Tree Hotels opened a new company, new property in Andhra. There is a fifth in Andhra, and so that should be good for the company. Minda Corp has got great hopes. That is as far as the positivity is concerned. Negativity, Infosys, TCL, HCL Tech, the Trump administration is looking to scrap the lottery system for H-1B visa. So that is going to be another problem for all these H-1B visa users. We have moved away from tech. We have moved away from companies which are having major business in the US, because we don't want to fight Trump. One can call him names. End of the day, we have to protect our money. So we moved more into metals, precious as well as base metals, and also the miners. And then AkzoNobel is the Imperial Chemical is likely to sell 5% stake, was about 742 crores. So that is a block deal. So you see the block deals are coming left, right, center. That is where the money seems to be going as far as the mutual fund money is concerned. And that one needs to worry. Torrent Pharma will be positive because they've acquired JB Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals from the controlling stake from KKR. So that is what one has to look forward to. So what are the key levels to watch today? As far as Nifty is concerned, 25,000, 25,050 is a strong support. Resistance will be 25,450 to 25,500. So 25,000 is unlikely to break so easily, though the Gift Nifty is talking of a 30-point drop because the ADRs drop, specifically when Trump made this allegation that India and China are the main supporters for the Russian-Ukraine war because they are buying oil from Russia. Nifty Bank, the support remains at 55,000, 55,100. That range, the resistance is 56,000, 56,100. If this is based on what the call and put our open interest is there. Finally, I would like to leave on, while we are bullish, but we are now becoming focused. We are not going to be bullish across the board because we have to understand or appreciate that things have changed and changed for the worse as of now. But that doesn't mean one should become bearish on the market, which we are not, and we continue to find bargains. Finally, a sobering thought here. FICCI has done, FICCI study says that Indian consumers may save 58 rupees to 88 rupees per month under the new GST. So just about less than 100 rupees is their saving. So what is the celebration all about? Okay, one-time purchases are there, but on a daily basis, the budget of an average Indian household, as per FICCI study, saves only less than 100 rupees because of the reduction in the prices of the regular daily essentials. So one has to be very careful in how one looks at stocks vis-a-vis GST. So I think we are focusing on those kind of small things because people are looking at it as if it's a wonderful thing which has never happened in the last 70 years and all that. That is all talk by politicians. We have to protect our money, so we need to understand what the basics are. So whatever you do today, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining.